Hi guys, this is Jaide here. I just wanted to make this video because I had something to say. I've been watching some videos lately and I saw this one talking about Black Lives Matter. And they said that some people say all lives matter, and they were making a point about, when people get breast cancer and all this stuff, um, you don't just say one group or something like that. I guess I should have watched it again, but to me, it doesn't make sense to just grab one group of people and say Black Lives Matter. In my opinion, it's just going to cause division. Now, everybody has the right to disagree. You can disagree in a polite manner. You don't have to be like, I think you're a jerk or whatever. Um, I just find it very difficult to see it that way. And it's not because I'm not a certain ethnicity or whatever. I mean, okay, if cats get feline leukemia, all cats get it. It can be, as far as I know, boy cats, girl cats, old cats, young cats. I don't know, but I'm just trying to make a point of my own. All cats can get leukemia, so I don't say, well, Siamese cats matter or tabby cats matter. I would say all cats. All cat lives matter. Every cat life matters. Just like saying uh, black children matter. I mean, that kind of just grabs a group of people and kind of like, to me, this is me, right? But I feel like they're grabbing this group of people and saying these people's lives matter. Look, to me, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And that's why I say all lives matter or every life matters, because every person's life does matter. And I don't think we should put a color on that. That just reinforces all that. You know what I'm saying? So it really bothers me, and I was thinking about it. And I don't know, it just, I don't think a person's being racist when they say every life matters or all life matters. For example, I saw a video some months ago, and it said, I'm supporting black creators in Second Life. Well, that's just, in my opinion, it's just like if a white person said, and I don't care, like, I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just trying to give examples, so I hope nobody takes it in the wrong way. What if a person said, I'm supporting all white people that are creators in Second Life? So all white creators, I'm supporting them. I was gonna say, what if a white person did that? But it doesn't matter. If that person says, I am supporting only white creators, I mean, to me, that's just outlandish. Why not support anybody? If I find something I like, I will return to that store. And they could be black, they could be Asian, they could be white, they could be Russian, they could be anything. And if I like their stuff, I'm gonna buy it. I don't sit there and go, well, they're not black. I'm not coming back to their store. And I won't buy this stuff either. To me, it's just further separating people. This is just a way to put wedges between people. Naturally, in my opinion, I think putting, like saying Irish lives matter. What? Okay, so you just grabbed a group of people and said these people are above other people, but that's it. Or Hebrew lives matter. That's why a lot of people tend to say, but all lives matter, right? To me, I just don't get it, and I don't know. People, they talk about this stuff, and you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't say that. But shouldn't we look at the statistics and see what do the statistics say versus what does the media say? How many, And by the way, what is it? Okay. By the way, to me, right? I mean, like, I realize that people, black folks, have had a difficult time, but so have Hebrew people, so have other people. Look at the Holocaust. There were so many people killed in that, and there's people who think it didn't even happen. So, to me, I just think you're right away putting a wedge between people. Black Lives Matter. Oh, okay, so I'm not black, I'm Asian, or whatever, I don't matter that much then. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people in this world that are very young, and you know, you talk about equality. What about equality for all people? I know people have been hurt, but I don't know how much this is propaganda on the media and how much isn't. A lot of the stuff, and people they're gonna give me a hard time probably, but I believe a lot of the stuff you see on the news is set up. It's like a little movie, and I don't know, I don't trust it anymore. So, I don't know. I just feel like this is all this stuff is to distract and stuff. Just like with this coronavirus stuff. People are so terrified. They are so scared. They're just, oh, I gotta wear a mask. You're not wearing a mask. You should be wearing a mask. I'm not coming near you if you don't wear a mask. People, okay, here's the thing. One of the things I noticed right away that made me very sad was that you can't see people smile anymore. You can't see their expressions. Like I told somebody, they could wear sunglasses, a hat, and a mask and go into a bank and rob it. I mean, I'm sure they put precautions in there, but I'm just saying it makes it much easier to commit crimes nowadays. It also looks like we've been through a war. It's terrible. Stores are saying you can't go in there without a mask, although there are some of us who have medical problems, heart problems, lung problems, whatever it might be. And I'll tell you, I put a mask on and I start wheezing. It might not be in 1 minute or 2 minutes, but I'll say within a few minutes to 5 minutes, I start wheezing. I sometimes I tell the bus driver I can't wear it because I have a medical condition, and sometimes I just don't feel like fighting. And the other thing I don't understand or agree with is mask shaming. You're not wearing a mask. You should be wearing a mask. You don't care about anybody. You're not trying to protect anybody. Blah 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 blah. Everybody is so blind. Isn't it funny that when there were those riots going on for a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks, that Corona was not even mentioned? As far as I know, it was not mentioned or barely mentioned. Then once it quit, bam, back to Corona again. Just stuffing it in our faces over and over and over. I don't watch the media anymore. Sometimes it pops up on my YouTube. I try to not watch it for very long, or I try to I either watch it for a few minutes or something, or I'll just shut it off because there's no point in watching it. There's no point. The beginning of this, back in March, I was having a lot of anxiety and fear. I started praying about it, and the fear went away. I mean, I still have some anxiety. I think it's just being shoved in our faces left and right. I don't want to hear it anymore. There was a doctor and a coroner who stood up and whistleblowed them and said, uh, blew the whistle on them and said there weren't as many deaths as they said there were. And I know this whole stay-at-home thing that they made on Second Life, it's nice, but at the same time, it's just reinforcing: don't go anywhere, be a prisoner in your own home. I went to the doctor a couple months ago. Well, almost a couple months ago. They asked me, have you been depressed? I think suicide has gone up by leaps and bounds because people are basically not as much now, but were prisoners in their own homes. And even though things have gotten better, there's still restrictions. You can't walk into a store without a mask. There's a store where I live that lets you go in with or without a mask. So if I can't go to Walmart, I'll go to this store then. That's what I'm going to do. If stores don't let me go in without a mask, especially because I have a medical condition, then I am not going to shop there anymore. What about our constitutional rights? But I think they're just making up numbers. It's ridiculous. And look at Dr. Tapper. He said that he sees 200 patients a week and he's never gotten this coronavirus. Never. And he doesn't wear a mask. I think it's ridiculous. My doctor would tell me to pull my mask down for 20 seconds, but it's not the same. Anyway, this whole thing is just ridiculous. This whole year has just been crazy. I know a lot of people get very upset about these things, and I understand. But if I don't agree with somebody, I can agree to disagree. Okay, bye.